People joke that having kids is the best form of birth control, but if you don't want another baby right away, you need a method that really works. Plus, research shows it's optimal to wait at least 18 months before conceiving again in order to reduce the risk of having a preterm birth or a baby with low birth weight. That's why researchers at University of California, San Francisco followed nearly 118,000 postpartum women to identify the most effective form of birth control, and help women attain a healthy interpregnancy interval. Here's what they found. Women using long-acting reversible contraception such as the implant and intrauterine devices, IDs, were 4 times more likely to meet the 18-month mark, compared to women who only used condoms. And women who used hormonal methods, like the pill, injections, patch, and ring, were twice as likely to meet the mark than condom users. The study was published in the American Journal of Obstetrics and Gynecology. What? An ID is a T-shaped device your doctor inserts into your uterus. There are 2 types. Hormonal IDs release levonorgestrel, a form of progestin that prevents the lining of the uterus from becoming thick enough for a fertilized egg to implant and grow. And there are copper IDs, which make the uterus produce a sperm-killing fluid. The main difference between IDs/implants and other methods is adherence, says Julie Kaur, MD, mile per hour, assistant professor of obstetrics, gynecology at the University of Chicago. Once a clinician inserts an ID, there's nothing else you need to do. Whereas other methods, like condoms and the pill, require regular responsibilities, from stocking up on condoms to remembering to take a pill every day. Even the most careful person can have an oops moment, Dr. Kaur adds. And as any sleep-deprived parent can attest, forgetting becomes even easier when caring for a newborn. But let's be blunt, an ID can feel like a pretty off-putting option. Will I feel it? We asked Dr. Kaur to address your most pressing questions. Absolutely. There's a very low risk of experiencing a pelvic infection right after insertion, but 3 weeks afterward your risk of an infection is equal to that of a woman without an ID. You may experience cramping after insertion, but it usually subsides within 24 hours. If you've had a vaginal delivery, you're less likely to experience cramping because your cervix has been open before. Very unlikely. The rate of expulsion is 2 to 3%. Though the risk is higher if placed immediately after delivery, since the cervix is dilated. It's rare, but if your partner says he feels something, then your provider can trim the strings that come out of the cervix and into the vagina. Nope, it's a completely reversible form of birth control. You return to fertility as soon as it's removed. Most doctors wait 6 weeks. Since insertion immediately after labor requires a different technique, but ask your doctor about getting one sooner, which is still a safe option. Most removals are very simple and take less than a minute during a minor office procedure. If you still don't like the idea of having a device in your uterus, talk to your doctor about a progestin-releasing implant instead.